These are successful global success stories. They just can't provide any junk leads which sales is expected to convert. There are three trends: marketing reporting into the revenue function. Second, applications of AI in B2B is increasing by the day and is becoming more relevant. And third, product marketing is the future of marketing in SaaS companies. I come from a B2B background, SaaS background for that matter, and my journey, so I will obviously talk about three trends that will affect or define the future of SaaS marketing. And I started my career in advertising. It brought back a lot of memories, but just some examples about SaaS. In 2021, 21 unicorns were created, out of which 9 were B2B SaaS companies. Last year it was just 4, which means if you see, the growth is faster among B2B SaaS companies. B2C SaaS companies would be a Swiggy or a Zomato or a Urban Clap. An interesting part is that if say Zoho tomorrow gets listed, Zoho is self-funded. If tomorrow gets listed, it says that it will become almost as valuable as the TCS would be. So it has a lot of hidden value in it. So SaaS is something which is all pervasive. We all use it. There is not a single application that is not SaaS today, that is on your mobile phone. And interestingly, among the top 10 brands worldwide, four companies are SaaS companies: Microsoft, Facebook, and others, right? What I'm trying to talk about is I got exposed to SaaS when I was an analyst with Gartner in 2008 in Vegas. This concept called cloud computing came about, and that was the germination of software as a service, and then it really grew and took the world by the storm. So when SaaS marketing started picking up, companies that you think of in India like Freshworks or Razorpay or Zoho, right? These are companies which you might be using in some, maybe if you're sending out emails, you might be using Zoho marketing, right? These are successful global success stories. There's absolutely enough Fortune 100 cloud companies. There are almost 16 of them are Indian companies, Indian origin companies. So it is no longer something which the US does, right? But the nature of SaaS is that most of the business comes from US, and that's why, because you get higher dollar valuations and all the stuff. When SaaS started happening, and I'm very cognizant of the time that I have, it was unlike the B2C, which was marketing led. B2B always was sales led. It still is, right? Sales drove and marketing just supported it. Over time, it started mimicking B2C in some way, and it started enabling the sales function rather than just supporting it. So what happened was, it was a non-cluttered market initially. For example, if you see the early days of Salesforce, CRM was a unknown quantity, right? Today there are, as per G2 Crowd, people who know G2 Crowd, there are about 150 CRM companies, various shapes and sizes. Salesforce still is a leader. So what happens is, when the clutter happened, you had to, initially SaaS companies marketing was giving leads. What is the lead? A contact that you can call up and convert into business. And sales was happy, business was happy, leadership was happy. Fine, because there was very few companies. As the number of companies increased, those leads were not good enough. What was the lead? Somebody has downloaded a piece of content, somebody has come to our website, and that was good enough for the inside sales function to pursue them. That was no longer good enough. So the first trend which is happening is, marketing is working very closely with sales, and in many companies, marketing is reporting into the revenue function, the chief revenue officer. There are companies like Freshworks, Perion Labs, Razorpay, where growth marketing or the demand generation function is reporting into the sales function. And the CMO is slowly getting erased. The topmost level that you can reach in marketing in many companies is VP level or maybe SVP. The C function is getting removed from the marketing officer in SaaS companies. And SaaS is going to be the future, we all know. Why is this happening? Because sales is saying, hey, the leads that you gave me, just didn't work. They say, I just downloaded a piece of content. Why are you calling me up? Why are you doing this cold call? I want leads which I know there is intent. I know there's some intention to buy. Only then you give me the leads. So the marketing is saying, fine, to tell me what kind of intent you want. So you have tools which is allowing you to identify this intent. I don't know how many B2C companies use these tools, but tools like a demand base, Engagio, Terminus, these tools are allowing you to identify intent. What is intent? Somebody who is actually looking for that kind of software, that kind of tool to purchase in a finite period of time. Is it accurate? To 60 to 70% in some markets, 30 to 40% in some other markets. But it is improving. Just like machine learns more you speak with it, just like Alexa learns faster as you interact with it, so does these tools. So this new concept is coming in sales and marketing called account-based marketing, which is completely being driven now by a sales function. Marketing is just reporting into that. Why? Which accounts you'll go to, which segments you'll go to, which markets you'll go to, which geographies you'll go to, all are getting defined by sales. Is it good for marketing? I don't think it is bad. Whether it is good for marketing, time will tell, but I don't think it's bad because marketing cannot work in isolation anymore. They just can't provide any junk leads which sales is expected to convert. So that's the first trend that is going to happen. I believe that the way marketing is all-compassing is going to get fragmented. I think there will be a growth marketing function reporting into the sales function. There will be a product marketing function which will report to the product management, and I will come as a third trend in my trend analysis. And there will be a brand or a corporate marketing function which only large companies will do. And what is a large company? Just to give you an example, there are 150 SaaS companies in India which has a revenue of $1 million plus, 7.5 crores. There are only a dozen companies which have a revenue of more than $50 million in India. Globally, there are only 250 companies which have a revenue of more than $100 million, which means $100 million ARR, annual recurring revenue, is considered to be a large SaaS company with valuation of something like $2.5–3 billion, sometimes even more. So this is the first trend. Second is, all of you have mentioned it in some of your conversation, I heard it many times, AI is a buzzword, but suddenly a lot of applications are coming in. Let's say example, you are from oil and gas, right? You visit Infosys website. You will get the website which has oil and gas content, oil and gas case studies, oil and gas testimonials. You leave the company and join a BFSI company and you visit Infosys again the very next day. You will get banking case studies, you will get insurance testimonials, and so on and so forth. The website will change for you as your persona and your organization and industry changes. That is an example of personalization done by AI. I don't think when you buy a Pantene shampoo, I don't think people go to a P&G website. But the website interaction of B2B companies is extremely large, extremely high. The most visited website is a B2B company. Okay, if you consider Microsoft as a B2B company, but it is the most visited website in the world, apart from Google. But Google is also for search. So I'm talking about the business website, right? So the amount of personalization happening that is through AI is phenomenal. Now we all send emails, right? Email spamming is a big problem. Most marketing automation tools, the first speaker spoke about MarTech. Most marketing automations tool will block you if you spam too much. It is happening, and so what people do is they try to get opt-ins. You have privacy laws like GDPR. US, California laws is coming in. India also is going the privacy way. You just can't spam anymore. So you have to personalize your email. Now, if you have to personalize 50 emails, it is fine. I can address it individually. What if you have to do it for 10,000 emails? Or even 5,000? It is not possible for you to do it. You can't have so many human beings in your office. Personalization technologies using AI is allowing B2B companies to address based on your ICPs, on your titles, on your last purchasing pattern, on your last online pattern. Everything is now being tracked, the data is being crunched, and the email getting more and more personalized. One more very interesting thing which I have seen, which is happening is, AI, we all know, is used for content curation, right? Which means if you search for a keyword and you have a typical digital footprint, say for you search for a keyword, say CRM, right? You are a business to business guy, you will get business to business CRM ads shown to you, or content shown to you, and it will be different for a B2C guy. That happens as we online, as we speak, right?
Diptarup.
So AI is another one. And the third point which I quickly wanted to mention is product marketing. Before, when 5 years back, when there was no concept of product marketing, right? So today, product marketing is the one which is using it to differentiate the product in the market. Quickly telling you that in a consumer company, you have a toothpaste product manager and you have a Pepsodent or a close-up brand managers. Here in B2B, you use product marketing to differentiate yourself in the market. There are three trends which I'll end with. One, say marketing reporting into the revenue function. Second, applications of AI in B2B is increasing by the day and is becoming more relevant. And third, product marketing is the future of marketing in SaaS companies.